Have you ever felt invisible in your own life? Like you're doing all the right things, but still, no one really sees you or hears your voice. I get it. I've been there. For years, I worked hard, put others first, but I still felt unseen. But here's the truth: you don't have to stay invisible. Today, I'm going to show you how to break free from those feelings of invisibility and step into your full power. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you some powerful tools and actionable steps that can help you reclaim your confidence, set healthy boundaries, and silence that inner critic that keeps you from stepping up. You'll leave this video knowing exactly what to do to start showing up for yourself. If you're ready to take the first step and reclaim your power, I'm here to help. Click the link in the description below to book a free strategy session with me, and let's start working together to make this transformation happen. There was a time in my life where I felt completely invisible. No, I wasn't being ignored. I was simply ignoring myself. I was putting everyone else's needs before my own, constantly trying to please others, thinking that would somehow make me feel seen. But it didn't. I realized that the problem wasn't everyone else, it was me. I had not learned how to prioritize myself. And as a result, I lost sight of my own worth. Feeling invisible often comes from neglecting your own needs, your own voice. When you don't value yourself, it's hard for others to see your value. Have you ever felt like you were invisible? Even in the presence of others, it's like you're physically there, but emotionally, you're just unseen. It's time to stop waiting for someone else to see you and start seeing yourself first. Take a moment right now and write down one way that you've been neglecting yourself. It could be as simple as a part of life where you have been putting others first. I want you to write it down and then ask yourself, what's one thing that I can do today to start prioritizing myself? Reclaiming your power is the key to stepping out of invisibility. When I decided to stop playing small and stop waiting for permission, my life changed. I didn't need anyone's approval to take up space. I started owning my worth, and that made all the difference. I spent so much time trying to be liked, trying to be enough for others, but I wasn't enough for myself. The moment I decided to reclaim my power, I started showing up for myself. And you can do this too. It's not about being perfect as we are often led to believe. It's about owning who you are and owning the life that you deserve. You don't need permission to be seen. The world needs your voice and your presence. Reclaiming your power means trusting yourself and setting those boundaries. It's about you being unapologetically you. If you're ready to start reclaiming your power, I'd love to help. Click the link in the description to book a free strategy session with me, where we'll create a personalized plan for your journey. Building confidence doesn't happen overnight, it's a daily practice. One of the first things I did was start using affirmations. I would say to myself every day, I am worthy, I am visible, I am capable. For me, it's more than just saying the words, it's connecting the words to an emotion, feeling that emotion, and envisioning myself exemplifying the words that I am saying. For some people, It's easy for them to repeat the words and then they start showing up as what they're saying. I needed to connect, to start to feel it, and to start actually living the words that I was saying. Once I connected, the words began to sink in. And yes, at first it felt awkward, but I kept at it. And eventually, those affirmations, along with some other things like shadow work and working with the coach, helped me to shift how I saw myself. Confidence is built from within. It's about telling yourself the truth, even when your mind tries to tell you something else. Another tool that I use and still use is journaling. I write down not only my thoughts, but my wins. Building confidence is not going to happen overnight. It is a daily practice, and it's about celebrating every little victory. You are worthy of that celebration. For the next 7 days, start your morning with 3 affirmations that remind you of your worth, your potential, and your power. Write them down, say them out loud, and notice how your energy begins to shift. Negative self talk is one of the most powerful things that keeps us being invisible. That voice that says, "You're not good enough. Who do you think you are?" I've battled that voice myself many times. And I'm here to tell you, nothing it says is true. The first time I really recognized that voice for what it was, just fear. I felt like a weight had been lifted. I had been believing those lies about myself for so long. But once I started questioning them, the narrative started to change. Every time that negative voice comes up, I want you to challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? And replace it with something empowering. Like, I am worthy. I am capable. I can do this. Over time, this will change how you see yourself. Setting boundaries was one of the hardest things for me. Why? Because I was a people pleaser. No other reason. I was a people pleaser. People pleasers, even if they believe that they do, people pleasers lack boundaries. I used to say yes to everything, thinking that it would make me more likable. But all it did was drain me and make me feel invisible. It wasn't until I started saying no to things that drained me that I began to feel empowered. Setting boundaries is an act of self respect. It's not selfish, no matter what anyone says. It is necessary. It's about protecting your time, your energy, and your emotional well being. When you start setting boundaries, you're telling the world you matter, that your needs are as important as anyone else's. And boundaries create space for you to truly nourish you. Today, I want you to set one small boundary. It could be saying no to an obligation that doesn't serve you or creating space in your schedule, all for you. This is the first step in honoring yourself. You've taken the first step towards reclaiming your power. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Each small action you take brings you closer to stepping into your full potential. If you're ready to take that next step and work together to create a plan for your journey, book your free strategy session with me. The link is in the description because I'd love to help you create your personalized roadmap for your success. Before you go anywhere, check out the next video, Finding Your Life Purpose in Your 40s and 50s. It's packed with insights to help you embrace your purpose and start fresh, no matter where you are in life. I'll see you guys over there.